Standing here at UCLA on a warm spring day, the grass is green, students are sunbathing, and a dog is chasing a ball. Out there you can hear the cheers and beats of sports going on as usual. Here on this campus where I stand, on Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, not all that long ago, students were feverishly chanting for the murder of Jews. That so much evil can take place among so many ordinary things was the entire baffling question we were confronted with during the Holocaust. We were assured that it can't happen here among the liberal consensus, and yet now we see more clearly than ever that it can happen here. The area around Royce Hall and Dixon Plaza, where the worst of the violence took place, has been locked down. The LAPD has been deployed. Campus police are everywhere. And yet there is absolutely no guarantee to prevent this from happening again. This is exactly what the David Horowitz Freedom Center had been warning about all these years. For over 30 years we have been warning that the campus jihad was real and that it was a serious threat. Here on this campus at UCLA, less than a decade ago, the David Horowitz Freedom Center came to put up posters warning about the threat of Islamic terrorist groups and their supporters on campus like SJP or Students for Justice in Palestine. And when we did it, Chancellor Jean Block condemned it as Islamophobic. The head of diversity then threatened legal action against us. And yet now, more clearly than ever, it is obvious that our warnings were prescient. And yet at the time, Hillel, the pro-Israel groups, teamed up to condemn us. And now here we are again. The David Horowitz Freedom Center is back at UCLA. We are back here to once again put warning about the threat that Students for Justice in Palestine and their allies pose, yes, to Jewish students and Jewish faculty, but to American students and faculty, to America itself, because support for terrorism does not end in Israel. Students for Justice in Palestine here and across UCs and across the country not only endorsed the attacks, the atrocities of October 7th, calling them a win for the Palestinian resistance, but they also went on to support the Houthis who are attacking the U.S. Navy even as we speak. They went on to support terrorism around the world, because Islamic terrorism is not just about Jews, it's not just about Israel, it is about America, and it's about the entire world. That is why the David Horowitz Freedom Center is here. We will continue standing up to it. We will continue speaking out against it. Even when we are condemned, even when we are denounced, even when we are threatened with legal action, we will go on standing up. And we'll go on standing proud and tall, because we know what we are fighting.